James here from DragonBlogger.com. Today with a little final review, my final thoughts and review of the Zacro Nintendo Switch controller docking station. Now, if you guys remember, this is not compatible with Mario Party, Pokemon, Fortnite, you know, some of the ones that you have to do multiple hand motions. Now, this does come with 3 or 4 pieces. It's the dock, it's got like 3 different tips for the controller, and a box for your games. I'm going to show you guys those. I put those back in here, unfortunately. You know, let's pull them back out. Just really simple, get them out. You know, the pack where you can hold 8 games, which is pretty cool. You know, just a couple extra tips. And a little manual. You know, that's what was in the box besides the dock. This is the dock. You know, pretty simple to pull in and out. If you guys see, I can slide it up, slide it down. This is your keycap. I'll come closer for you guys. It pops on and off. It comes on and off pretty simple, as long as you're paying attention, like I'm not. But, you know, there's lines to line it up. You know, the buttons, you know what, when I first felt this, to me it felt almost a little simplistic or a little cheap made, but after using this for a few weeks, I've come to the conclusion it's not bad at all. You know, is this worth getting, you know, instead of just using your Joy-Cons connected to your Switch? Depends on who you are. If you know, if you don't want your kid breaking the Joy-Cons off, this is a good alternative because you're not going to bend this. I mean, if you guys look how thick it is with the dock, you're not going to bend that. You know, you also have a better grip. I love the way your fingers, if you guys watch this, your fingers just grip on. Now, you won't be gripping all those. You know, pretty much those like that. You know, the buttons push good. It's got, you know, a nice little click to it, but they're nice, responsive. They're very responsive using this. It was not bad. You know, your A, B, X, Y's, you know, very simple, easy to hit. You have your home screen. You know, if you guys don't know, there's a home screen down below. There's also your other screens, plus, minus, you know, volumes and stuff like that. All fits well. Now, the one thing I noticed is this side is removable and changeable, but this upper one is not. I'd love to see that. You know, look concaved or incaved, you know, different styling. You definitely have your breathable airspace for your Switch, so your Switch is not going to overheat, which is great. I think they probably could have built in a docking battery in this. You know, who wouldn't want extra battery life? I mean, you have all the space. You probably could have did it, but it probably would have added more weight to it, so not a big deal. You know, you have your nice inlay gripped. It's almost like a carbon fiber feel, but it's not. It's not carbon fiber. But after using this for a while, you know, I like it. It works well. Now you got to remember, when comparing this for the first time, you need to go into the settings. Hey, look, my battery died. I didn't charge this before this video. You have to go into the settings. You have to turn on the Nintendo Switch Pro setting. That way it will link with this one. It's, you know, a couple little walkthroughs. Not hard, not bad. I've dropped it a few times. It is still working great. You know, no issues. You know, there's no little handheld thing to hold it onto your hand if you're moving around talking. You know, like a lot of kids, you know, if the kids are playing, they're into it, they're just going to sit there and play. If their mom and dad are driving them somewhere, you know, they're going to be hanging around, walking around. This is a little, it fits good in your hand. I mean, you can hold on to it, but what kid's going to hold on to it like that? They're going to be like wanting to play and walk and stare. All in all, the Zacro, it's a decent Nintendo Switch controller. I mean, you know, for the price, I will leave the link in the description with the price. It is definitely very decent, works well. I have no issues with this. I've actually had not a single issue with it. I actually enjoy this more than the Joy-Con connected to this. I mean, the Joy-Con connected to this It's really flat. There is no, you know, grip to it. You don't have a grip. It's just a flat piece that doesn't have a grip. What else could I say? I mean, hey, maybe some multiple colors. I would love to see some other colors. That would be pretty cool. You know, maybe a red one, graphics for it. You know, but for a cheap, simple controller dock, this is very well done. Very decent, and you know, I would probably buy another one if I had another Switch, but since I don't have to. Have a great one, guys.